Hi all, today we are going to discuss about how to improve intrusion detection methods using data science techniques. First, we have to understand who is an intruder. Someone who enters a place without permission in order to commit a crime is an intruder. And intruders have several behaviors. The techniques and the behavior patterns of the intruders are constantly shifting in order to exploit newly discovered weaknesses and to evade detection and countermeasures. However, the intruders typically use the steps from a common attack methodology. So, here are common attack steps. And the first step is the target acquisition or the information gathering. That is, the attacker identify the target systems using publicly available information, both technical and non-technical, and use network tools to analyze the target resources. For example, the attackers can find out what network services are accessible from the internet, and the attackers may find out some email accounts from high-level company executives. So as the second step, uh, we can discuss about initial access. This is accomplished by exploiting a remote network vulnerability. For an example, a network service has a buffer overflow vulnerability that allows a remote attack to take over the service and gain access to the system, or this can be accomplished by social engineering. For example, an attacker can send an email to a company executive with an attachment. So when the attachment is clicked, a malware is installed on the system. This is taken after the initial access. So as the third step, we can discuss about the privilege escalation, and the attacker would try to use local exploits to escalate the privilege from the user. For example, the normal user to root privilege on the target system. So the fourth step is gathering information or system exploit. That is, after an attacker has gained sufficient privilege on the system, he can then find out more about the network and the organization and even more to another target system to further the exploit on the network. So the fifth step is maintaining access. This is important because an attack may not be one-time action. This is the attacker may choose to come back from time to time or continue the exploit for a while. Therefore, the attacker may install backdoors or other malicious software on target system so that he can continue to access the target system time to time. So lastly, the attacker wants to cover his tracks. For an example, the attacker can disable or even edit the system audit logs to remove evidence of attacks activities, or the attacker may install rootkits to hide the installed malware.